What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to the Don't Cancel Me channel. This is your boy Peachy Perfect, and today we're about to break down the P. Diddy hotel video and abuse that he did towards Cassie Ventura. Let's talk about it.
I am the man. I am the king of my land. Doing everything that I can. I know.
Of course, if you've been around the news cycles, you've seen P. Diddy is in the news once again, just like he's been all year round. But this time we have actual footage and evidence of what took place. And in this particular video that everybody probably hasn't seen, and if you haven't seen it, I'm not going to put it on this channel because I don't want to keep on promoting that and putting that out there in the world. But in the video, uh, P. Diddy definitely just man, it was bad to watch, man. Very disgusted, man. In the video you see Cassie Ventura trying to escape. And I'm not gonna let me stop calling her Cassie Ventura. We all know her as Cassie, but she was trying to looks like escape as she was coming down the hotel hallway and had on a hoodie and had some belongings in her hand. And as she got to the elevator, you see P. Diddy coming out of his room with just a towel on, as if he was just getting in the shower. And she saw that that was her time to escape. When he got to the elevator, of course, that's where he proceeded to physically assault and abuse Miss Cassie right in the middle of the hotel lobby. Now, of course, of me, I have a lot of questions like, where's all the people in this hotel? I know I'm sure he's yelling at her in the hotel unless they pay for the whole floor. P. Diddy got money like that. So that's not beyond expectation. But did they pay for the whole floor? Did he have this footage in his possession? The hotel staff, bodyguards, anybody was around, just seemed like it was just those two, because anybody else, that was around needs to be held liable exactly uh as he will, just for knowing that this happened and they did nothing. They reported nothing. um you look at the situation that has taken place with P. Diddy throughout the especially throughout the last couple months. Everything that's coming out with his homes being raided, the Los Angeles home and the Miami home being raided at the same time. The blackmailing that this people saying that P. Diddy, he brings you to these parties and then he gets you all up and excited, and you do some stupid stuff that you ain't supposed to be doing, take pictures. Now you're blackmailed to do what he needs to do. Of course, sleeping with other men, we all know about the jokes that go around with Meek Mill. But now that we actually have footage of what was one of the alleged things that he's done, it makes you question everything else that you've been hearing about him. For me, P. Diddy was one of my idol celebrities. Now, I'm not saying I worship these people or anything like that, but it's like, man, it must be cool to be Puff Daddy, just like I think it might be cool to be LeBron James or Jay-Z or um Dr. Dre or anybody that's of prominence in the game. I looked at Diddy the same way. So for him to for me to see this fall, it really it's really something else, man. Michael Jackson, R. Kelly, Bill Cosby, and now we can add P. Diddy to that list of black superstars that have gone down and that is going to continue to go down. P. Diddy in this video, the anger that he displayed by throwing her on the ground and kicking her numerous times. There was even part of the video where she's in the corner. He's throw a vase in her direction. I promise y'all, this is something. If you haven't seen it, I'm gonna let you go and look at it yourself. But I promise you, it's something that you've seen in the movie. Tyler Perry, to be exact. It's always that angry man. It's always the angry dark skinned brother before the light skinned brother come in and save the day, which I think happened in this situation. I believe she married a white man on light skin. But anyways, there is something about his mental that brought him to a point of no return. What could she have done to make you that angry that you had to chase her down the hallway in a towel? What could have made you so angry? We don't know. It's so many questions that go into this, but none of that even matters because what he did was wrong. It was absolutely cowardly on his part. No man should definitely be putting their hands on a woman, but I don't have to repeat that today. We all know that. And we can't make excuses for Diddy either. No matter how much we might have idolized him, like myself, no matter how much you hate him or whatever the situation can be, P. Diddy has to be held accountable. And of course, as expected, Diddy comes out and makes an apology video. And in this apology video, he's hitting you with the I was in the dark place and this I'm not the same man and I've grown and I seek therapy and I got help. And man, people have been saying the same thing about you for years. You cannot make a video saying that you was in a dark place at first, but then when she first filed the lawsuit, you was like, "I'm gonna protect everything. I'm gonna protect my name, and this everything that's all the accusations against me are false, and I'm not gonna let someone slander my name." Whatever all this bullcrap he was saying at first, it reminds me of the Ray Rice video, and I remember when Ray Rice got caught up. Ray Rice, for those who don't know, was the running back for the Baltimore Ravens a couple years ago, and Ray Rice got into a domestic abuse situation where we only heard about it at first. And if I'm not mistaken, the NFL had only gave him a light sentence because they knew what he did, or I guess they heard what he did. I'm not gonna say they knew; they heard what he did, and they gave him, I think it was 2 to 4 games. I can't remember the exact details. If you know, please put in the comments, help me out. But when the video came out and you see him hit his girl so hard that she went to sleep and then dragged her lifeless, motionless body off the elevator, things got a little bit more serious. And the reason why I bring that up is because it's one thing to to hear about abuse, and it's another thing to see it. Now, I do agree, everything should be treated as same, but it's just something about when you see it. So I believe that when the NFL saw the video, that's when they upped the punishment. And so, with us seeing this video of P. Diddy, there's no way that this can go unchecked. First of all, this is from 2016. At least the Ray Rice incident was a little more current, but this is from 2016. So not only are we talking about the abuse that P. Diddy put on Cassie, but what about the evidence? This video had to be somewhere in somebody's vault. Was it in P. Diddy's house? Was it part of what they found on their raid? Was this something, of course, people say, well, why would you keep the evidence? I don't know. Jeffrey Dahmer kept body parts of the people he killed in his refrigerator. You don't just understand why these people do these sick people do what they do. But I know when this came out, I was hesitant to trust what Cassie was saying. So I want to apologize on behalf of the Don't Cancel Me channel for not believing her right away. This has definitely changed my perception moving forward on how things come out, because you just never know who people are behind closed doors. Now they're saying, now it opens up for everything. Are you sleeping with men and meet people like Meek Mill and doing these freaky parties that they talk about with TD Jakes and all these other people? Are you blackmailing some other celebrities into doing things that you need them to do? Did you have something to do with your ex-wife Kim Porter? Did you have something to do with Biggie? Did you have something to do with Pac? I don't know. But now that we've seen this, now I know how this is going to go. Things are going to start unfolding as time goes on. Listen, that apology is not going to save him. This is the beginning of the fall of P. Diddy. It is what it is. This has been another part, another show, another segment for the Don't Cancel Me channel. Again, I am Petrie Perfect. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Live shows are returning soon, but until then, I'm going to keep giving y'all this content as I see fit. So I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and I'm out. Peace.